She said. So it says that we're live, but we're live in several different places. So let me just do a quick check. Quick check. Can you guys do a quick check too?
Yep.
Quick
Absolutely.
check. We should be live in the BeClub Facebook group. We should be live on my Facebook page and profile, which I'll explain why we are in a minute. We should be live over on YouTube. So it looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. It looks like we're good to go. And we are using a great interface. So when you see this video, let me go back. I just missed it. Oh, you know what, Jenny? I'm looking and it doesn't on mine. It doesn't say that you have to click for StreamYard. It doesn't say I'm using StreamYard.
Sometimes it doesn't show up, and I don't know if it's because it already knows you, or if it's because I'm not sure.
Well, maybe if you do see something above this live to click, it allows us to see you in the chat over here in our interface, which is combining all the different spots. Definitely feel free to say hi. My name's Diane Hochman. I'm the founder of the BeClub, which I'll explain at some point tonight. I'm joined by Christian Wagner down in West Virginia. I actually should say over in West Virginia. You're actually north of me right now in West Virginia. And Jenny Krauth is up in Michigan. Before we begin, I'm actually quite excited because it's going to be 80 degrees here tomorrow, and it's cold as heck up in Connecticut, New York. So tomorrow, I no doubt will be doing some videos and stuff from outside, which is going to be awesome. Hello, Dr. Lisa, Tamara, anybody else, feel free to say hello. Now, those of you that are members of the BeClub, which I'll explain in a second, feel free to go over to my Facebook wall or my Facebook profile or my page, and feel free to go ahead and share this with your own messaging. Tell people to get back to you if they'd like to get an invite to be inside of our club. Ask this out in public today because Weber, the autoresponder that I've used for years and years and years, it is usually very, very trusty. I guess there was some attack on it today and it was down for hours on end. So I couldn't get this information out to people to get them all into the Facebook group in time. So I said, what the heck? Let's broadcast, and let's broadcast everywhere. So how are you guys doing tonight? What's up?
Peachy.
I
think I got my letter out before yours.
You did get your letter up before mine. That's how I knew that Weber was working. I saw your letter in my inbox and I went, aha! And then Dr. Lisa also tagged me and told me Weber was back up, and I went, aha. Now the letter was written this morning, and here's the very good news. It was still there, Jenny, because I was sure it was going to be gone. You know that feeling when you hit save and then this time
it doesn't save? You're like,
this time it didn't like log me out. This time it just like went to like I had no internet, which I'm used to my internet before. So it was a little frustrating. And when I logged in, I saw it there and I was like, yes, the heavens are smiling upon me. I actually have a letter to send because it was like a half an hour ago and I sent it out. So Christian and I had a phenomenal conversation with my dear friend, Angel Fletcher, one of the most powerful women in network marketing, top earner, and I don't know, crazy gal pal. Good talk today, huh?
We did.
Yeah, big stuff. She's a dynamo, is she not?
She's
for sure.
Just wow.
Something else, right?
Yeah,
I met her many moons ago, and we've been friends for forever. Now we work together, which makes me very happy. Hello, Stephanie, Barb, Angela, up in Kentucky. Oh, okay, up. See, I got to get used to saying up. So I have actually kind of a big topic tonight, and I'd like to keep it a little tight, but you know me, so settle in. It's how to utilize the industry instead of having the industry utilize you. Oh, she's going to the dark side. It's getting wild and crazy. But you know what? I'm from New York. I grew up in New York. And in New York, you just say it like it is. Somebody's standing in the middle of the street, gawking at a skyscraper, and you go, get out of the way, you're blocking the street, right? So when I see a lot of people, and in fact, it's getting more and more and more, and I think it's an issue that we're all going to have to look at and address. And I've always operated my business in such a way that it hasn't really impacted me. But there's an awful lot of people out there right now saying they were manipulated, they were used, they were taken, they were abused. It's growing,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't there. So, maybe not so. I'm not calling those people out. Everybody has their own experience, their own opinion. So my call is not so much about those folks, but it's about you. And it's about how to have you never be in a position where you feel like that. Be in a position where you feel like you were taken or abused or that you're disgruntled. Because I've watched it for many years. And again, I wasn't there in each circumstance. So I can't make commentary about each particular individual. I think some of them are whining. I think some of them probably have some legitimate complaints. I think there have been abuses. But let me ask you a question. Show me any industry that not a lot of money flows in and that there is not some type of abuse. I mean, Ginny, we both have daughters. If we go to buy wedding dresses at some point, let's not rush, but mine's turning 30, so maybe I want it.
Well, we're looking at prom dresses. So.
Do you think that there are wedding shops that are going to rip off a young bride, her mom, her friends? Do you think that exists?
Well, it's
of course
possible.
there is.
Yes.
Not long.
It's a racket.
But you can tell.
Do you think, and I'm going to get into that, right?
Yeah.
Do you think if I go to the gym, Christian, you're a fit guy, great shape, very active, sporty. He says he's going to teach me to ski. I say I'm going to watch him ski. I will be down at the bottom of the hill with a cup of cocoa for him. But you never know, Christian. I never say never. I'm on a new part of my life, and I am trying new things. Let me get myself a little healthier. I'm loving myself in the health.
Good.
Today, I threw away all my pants that are the next size up. I am loving myself into health instead of beating myself up or hating myself into losing weight. I've lost a lot of weight multiple times in my life. And this time around, it's all about health and wellness. I'm too old to risk it. So Christian's in good shape. Do you think there's any gyms out there that rip people off?
Without a doubt.
Especially in January. Do you think? You think it goes on? Right?
Yeah,
So with that being said, do we think that there could be anybody in the space, in the industry, that perhaps is manipulating people in one way or another?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, for sure.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure that never happens to you. I saw Angela said she loved my latest email, the one from today or the last one. I don't remember what I wrote. I just go into a weird trance, Angela. I don't know. And then sometimes I go back and I read them and I go, well, that sucked. And sometimes I read them and I go, that was good. By the way, if you're not, actually, this is not my call to say it, but Google me, but Google all of us. I'm not promoting myself, so I won't. So I have some tips for you so that you never feel like you were utilized, but instead you learn how to leverage and utilize the industry. That's been my experience. It's win-win between me and the people I work with. It's a very high level of goodness. I had 2 bad experiences, but in 24 years, 2 bad experiences, that's not a bad track record.
That's not bad.
So the first thing I want, and tonight would be a good night to have a notebook, if you have one handy, because I think some of these things are relevant and worth writing down. So the first thing I want you guys to acknowledge, the purpose of any business that has products for sale is to sell. Can we all agree?
Right.
Absolutely.
Walmart, Amazon, right? Target, the local Piggly Wiggly, whatever supermarket you guys have, the Home Depot, right? Online stores, their purpose is to sell. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Macy's, right? Macy's has been around for 100 years, like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Macy's, you can go into a store and one day the pair of pants is $85 and the next day it's a one-day sale and it's 40% off, and so it's like $50, whatever it is, right? Are they abusing you? Guys, are they abusing you when they go on sale?
No.
No. Are they manipulating you?
Nope.
Well, they
No.
actually are in a way.
I mean,
they are in a way, but in a good way, right? Their job,
right? They're giving me what I want.
Right? If they give me buy one, get one, or they have a gift with purchase, or they have a one-day sale. I always use Macy's because here not here because I'm in the South now, but in the Northeast, they don't have Macy's down here, I don't think. It's Dillard's. But at home, because I'm from the New York area, you always hear Macy's one-day sale. It's 40% off with an extra 20% off if you have a what?
Macy's charge.
Credit card, right? So they maneuver you into getting a credit card to get an extra 20% off, which makes you probably spend more than you would have. Are they evil? Are they horrible? Are
They're
any
business people.
stores evil? No, it's called doing business.
Mhm.
Okay. A store's purpose, a business's purpose is to sell. So that's the first thing that we all have to understand, because a lot of times we get into the industry and we think the purpose of our company is so that we can all be friends and go on trips together or go to events together. That's not the purpose. The company's there to sell. Okay. They're going to sell. They're going to sell to you. They're going to have you sell for them to your customers, where you can make commissions, whether it's affiliate marketing, network marketing. Their job is to sell. Can we all agree that that's actually a good thing? Does anybody want to be affiliated with a company that doesn't want to sell? No, because then you wouldn't have any offers, programs, promotions, or anything to take out to the marketplace. So companies are here to sell. Guess what?
What?
You guys are your own companies.
Mm-hmm.
If companies are here to sell, right? If the job of a company is to sell, and you are a company, what's your job?
To sell.
Okay, I didn't think it was that hard of a question. I'm like, did I stump them?
No.
Okay, so it's our job to sell. They're selling, we're selling, everybody's selling. It's like a song. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick, here a sale, there a sale. Okay, so we all agree. This is good. Somebody did something in the chat. Is this good? Selling, having a company that wants to sell that you're working with is good. You wanting to sell is good. That's business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so nobody wants to comment, or it's delayed either way. Okay, so here's the deal. You ever go nowadays, this is where I'm going to show my age. Okay, because nowadays half the stores don't even have a counter anymore. They have an iPad, right? They have an iPad and they swipe your card on the iPad. But many stores still have a counter. You can stand in front of the cash register and be buying everything, or you can stand behind the cash register and be selling everything. Right. Or you can be really smart and sell lots of things and also buy things. I invest in lots of training and courses and different things, but I'm not manipulated because I can't be manipulated. Write that down on your paper real big. Jenny, write it down.
Okay, got it. What did you say?
You can't be manipulated. Oh, are you frozen?
You just like glitched for a second and you glitched again.
Yeah, frozen again now.
Are you there, Jenny? Are you there?
Yep.
Is it me?
You glitched. This happened a couple times now. I didn't catch what you said because it like glitched and then it came back. It was weird.
That is not good. Okay.
It was weird. So what did you say to write down?
So I say write down, I cannot be manipulated. I cannot be manipulated. In the New York area, again, that's where I grew up, there was a men's clothing store, although they eventually carried women's, called Sims. And their slogan was, an educated consumer is our best customer.
Right.
Okay. You cannot be manipulated when you take the time to educate yourself. So when you understand, like sometimes people go, oh my God, they're running a promotion every day. Well, if it goes back to what is their job is to sell things. Of course, they're running a promotion every day.
Right.
Sometimes we feel like we're slimy if we're running a promotion all the time, but we're not, because what is our job? Our job is to sell things. Okay.
Yeah.
So I cannot, one of the reasons why I'm a good consumer now is because I can tell the difference between a good offer and a crappy offer, because I've taken the time to educate myself. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good, Tamara. You cannot be manipulated. And one of the hallmarks of my business for 24 years is I do not attempt to manipulate people. I want people to work with me. And here in the BeClub, this is part of what we believe. We're going to write a manifesto soon or something. You know, I believe, right? We believe that we should treat people with respect and develop customers and partners. We don't need to manipulate. Okay. So let's go down the list. Okay. The next thing I want you to understand. So your job is to be behind the cash register because you're a business. Okay. Right. Next thing is we choose who we want to represent carefully. Okay. Now, when I got into the industry, I didn't know anything. I was a housewife, wanted to make some extra money. Somebody invited me to a meeting and happened to be a relative. I signed up on the spot. I didn't know anything.
Uh-oh.
About companies. I knew nothing. It just looked good and I signed up. Okay. That was 1999. It's now 2023. You can check people out. You can take a look.
Yes.
One of the great things to do is try the product. Like one of the companies that we work with has a 7-day pack. You can try the product, right? You can try the product. You don't have to get all emotional. You can make good decisions about what companies that you want to represent. Do they have a track record? Have they been around? Some people like that brand new company vibe. I don't. I like stability. I'm old. I've always liked stability, whether it's because I'm a chick, like, I don't know. I've always liked stability. So I like something that's been around a little longer. We know that they pay. That's who I like. Some people want that ground floor opportunity so they could be first, so they have that chance of being a gazillionaire, which we can.
Uh-oh.
We can debunk.
Okay.
Some people. Am I frozen again?
Yeah, you did. You went like this, and then you were back.
Maybe it's because I'm in the garage. It could be. Oh, well, we're going to have to suffer. So the next thing, so you choose what company you want to, company or companies you want to represent carefully. The next thing is you choose who you work with carefully. Now, a lot of people will get mad at me and they'll go, well, that's sponsorship. And you can't do that. You can't go sponsor. Damn straight I can.
Oh, yeah.
Damn straight I can decide what groups I want to work with. And by the way, a lot of times you're better off picking a lineage versus the pinnacle person because they're super busy. But if you can get, like Christian today, he got to sit with the lineage and he has power in that line, right? And here at BeClub, there's a lot of people with special skills or talents that you sit and you go, I really like to work with so-and-so. If you had any interest in working with us, which you may or may not, you may be doing something that you like and just came down because you love me and I love you and it's all beautiful. But you may go, well, that makes sense because that person compliments me.
Yeah.
That person has something that I need. So you make a good decision about who you work with. Okay. Why is there something that looks like I'm commenting that I'm not commenting and that we can get Bitcoin? And it looks like
I think that's a imposter.
Yeah, you think so?
I do believe so.
Well, nobody. I'm sitting here talking about not manipulating people and treating people with respect. And somebody is.
I think it's on your page. It must be on your page. It's not.
It was a page thing, so I don't know where it came from. I'll figure it out later. But okay, the next
I'll go
thing.
Take care of them though.
How to not how to not have a problem, how to be strong, how to build a business, how to not be utilized and instead utilize. First, and the next one is build your own brand and list. Okay, build your own brand and list. By the way, it doesn't have to be complicated. It could be fancy dancy. Mine's pretty straightforward. It's just mostly social media, and I have an email list, which is a very simple interface. We teach a lot about it in the BeClub. I'm sure Jenny will do a class on autoresponders 101 coming up soon. So if you're somebody who needs to learn this stuff, or it's foreign language, and it's overwhelming. I will not say it's Swahili. Up, they're back again. They're back to comment again and tell us about how to get dirty Bitcoin. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. By the way, that would not be the person, even though they're masquerading as me because they've hacked or made another profile that looks like me. That would probably not be the person I would select to work with.
No.
So you need to build your contacts, your circle. I like to use some leverage with that, but you could put them all on your phone. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be complicated. What? Am I gone again?
No, it was just one click glitch. You're back.
I guess I'm not going to do webinars in the garage anymore. It's very, 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 did I mention very important that you are building your own circle, your own warm and hot market, which we'll do another training about what hot means. They're back again.
Where are they coming from? I can't find them.
I don't know. I don't know if everybody else can see them. I'm seeing them because I'm broadcasting a couple places. So it's all good. So, and of course they don't get the message that they should probably go away. And here's why this is so important, guys, because in the event that a company that you're doing business with has a problem or a challenge, and I've had 2 occasions where that's happened. Okay. If I still have my list, my contacts, I've kept in touch with everybody, perhaps I have an email list or a text list, then I'm not going to have a problem. But if I don't do that, then what happens is I can lose my income overnight. And I've seen it happen over and over and over again. So depending on the nature of your business, and I can't give advice here out in public and not knowing your business, but depending on the nature of your business, you want to be real smart about this, and you want to decide how much technology you want to use. You can go super simple, you can go heavy duty. Okay. The reason why you guys are not seeing the person who's trying to solicit us all is because they're posting from a place that's different than where you're watching the stream. So we're seeing it in here. I think he's over on my fan page. So you guys might be inside the group or on my profile or somewhere. So does that make sense? Now, I want you to ask yourself, I want you to stop for a minute. Do I grasp that the purpose of the companies I affiliate with, their purpose is to sell? By the way, sometimes people go, I don't get any attention. Nobody helps me. What's their purpose? Their purpose is to sell. If you are not doing the work and you are not selling, they can't possibly spend a lot of time with you. Doesn't make them bad. It's just business.
Right.
Okay. Your purpose is to sell. Is to sell.
Got it.
Okay. Your purpose. Okay. So you have to step behind the cash register. You have to set yourself up to receive. Most people have no mechanism to actually receive income. They haven't really thought about it. They don't know what their links are. They don't know, depending on, again, on the nature of your business, you might need something more sophisticated, but a lot of companies will provide you. And when I ask somebody, where's your link? They don't even know where to find it. This would be the most important thing, is to set yourself up to receive, get behind that cash register. Choose, think about it. Have you chosen the companies that you want to represent?
Great question.
Hot, or it looked sexy and you did it on a whim. Not asking you to answer in the chat, but think about it. Have you ever done it? I've done it. Mm-hmm. Have you ever chosen the wrong people to affiliate with? I made a huge mistake in my career. I was licking my wounds. My husband had left. I was in really bad shape, and somebody gave me a big title, a C-level title in a company, and off I went. I flew across the country, and only to find out that it was a facade. Okay, I didn't do my research. In fact, I ignored the warning signs, because what did he do? He stroked my ego. Have any of you guys ever been recruited by somebody who stroked your ego and then dumped you? Well, I literally flew across the country. and opened up my whole database of all my people, sold a whole bunch of stuff for them, and then they went, "Oh, sorry, you're out." And I ignored all the warning signs. So have you been careful? Okay. Have you built your list? Have you focused on it? Have you really focused on your brand, your following? How many people know you out in the marketplace? Are you putting content in different places? Whatever kind of content you want to do, there's all different choices. Again, some more technical, some less technical. Are you connecting with people every day? How many leads did I tell you I got today, Jen?
You never said 47. Is that what she said?
Yeah, I think so. 47.
47.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
40, 46, 47 leads, whatever.
A
New
lot.
people to connect with, right? Are you directing that list? See, the reason why people are always like, "You're never working." Well, I am working, but I don't have to work like other people because I've focused on that list and that community and those contacts. And then I can just show them what I have available, any specials, any promotions. That's why today was crummy, because my autoresponder, my email tool wasn't working. So I couldn't tell as many people as usual, come on down and hang out with us, right? Normally I can just zip out an email. I tell everybody, okay? And what I want you to think about that. How many emails or texts did you get today from a store or a company that you agreed to receive information from?
A lot.
The answer is a lot.
A lot.
Okay. I'm looking for furniture right now, so I'm getting all kinds of stuff. I'm getting stuff from a million people because I agreed to hear from them because I wanted deals, I wanted specials, I wanted information, or perhaps I wanted training, right? I wanted things from them, and I agreed to let them email me. I don't go, "I can't believe Target sent me their flyer again. Those asses, they sent me their flyer. They're trying to sell me stuff. I'm going to go sit around with all my friends and drink a beer and talk about how horrible they are." Right?
No.
Costco sent me coupons. Can you
Oh my God.
Now, hair day.
I'm being a character. That's why I'm using naughty words. Okay. So you're able, when you build that database, you're able to direct or influence that group of people to go look at your offerings. So whether it's email, whether it's text, whether it's social media, because I used all of those today. My email was down, so I used my other venues today to get people in front of information. Okay. And see, here's the thing. When you have a list, you ever see somebody that no matter what they touch, they win? You ever watch someone, marketer, no matter what they touch, they win?
Oh, yeah.
And you sit there and you kind of get pissed off and you think, "Oh, well, they're so-and-so." Inside joke, right, Jenny?
Well, yeah, you're Diane
Say it.
Hochman.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Right? Right? You sit and you go, "Oh, they're so-and-so. It's easy for them." That's a story you're telling yourself. What the person's done is they've met people every day. They've got contacts every day. They've maybe put them in a Facebook group so that they can drop an offer. If you have a Facebook group and you have a great offer that just came out, like a company I work with, and Angel just said, "Yeah, but you're Jenny Crowd." Right? So, like, one of the companies we work with has an incredible offer they just came out with, like one of the best offers I've ever seen them do. Okay. It's 2 months worth of their core product and you get 2 free products. An incredible offer. Well, if you don't have a place where you've collected people, then you're sitting there and you go, "I have this incredible offer. Who am I going to tell about it?" But if you have people gathered in some place, some way leverage, or even if you have them in your phone, again, it doesn't have to be fancy, technical, but it's the concept behind it. Now you can make a boatload of money, because what if you can make $80 a pop on selling this package, which that's the true numbers of this particular thing. And what if you could use your leverage stuff that you've done? You can now go out and sell 10 of them and make $800. That's pretty exciting. And here's the thing. You're never going to be at the mercy of anybody if you can do that. You will never be at the mercy of anybody. So now you get to really pick, what programs do I want to work with? Which programs are quality? Who has good quality products? Who takes care of their people? What people do I want to work with? Who do I want to work with? Angel Fletcher popped on. She's who I work with, right? Who do I want to work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you might go, "I want to work with Ginny because Ginny
Because Ginny,
Because I want to work
Ginny.
with Christian. How many years of network marketing experience do you have? A lot. Like he knows his stuff, right? Can you guys hear me?
We couldn't hear you. You said
Partly.
Ginny knows a lot of, and then you said
Good stuff.
MLM.
Like a lot of okay, because Ginny knows a lot of, like, Ginny's really good with the technical stuff. She that's what she does for a living for 20 years. So
Christian has
like,
experience.
online, even your Facebook profile, it's like sticking like chopsticks in my eyeballs. So Ginny, you might go, well, Ginny's a good choice. By the way, there's a whole bunch of us. I'm just using people that are here. Or you might look at Christian and go, Christian's somebody who knows how to prospect, knows how to sell. He's been in sales, he's been in marketing. You might go, that guy could coach me, right? Or you might look at any of our other people. You know, some of you guys met Ray Williams last night. And, you know, maybe you have self-esteem challenges and you know that Ray could really take you down the road. He has something called the mind mechanic method. It's neuro-linguistic programming and hypnosis, and he does group things for us here in the BeClub. Ask for an invite. You can catch last night's. Wasn't it great?
It was awesome.
Right? Everybody was
Awesome.
like so relaxed.
I
And
know. We
working
all wanted
on
to
the
stay
stuff.
there. Nobody left.
So,
We all
or
wanted
you
to
might go Alice Iverson. She's just right up my alley. She's funny and she's Canadian and she's really smart with technical stuff as well. Or you might go, like, there's a whole bunch of people, right, that you might go, or Lisa Thompson. You might go, like, she's battled, you know, she had hearing, I don't know what to call it properly, Lisa, if I say something politically incorrect, but she has a hearing challenge and she's a speech pathologist. Maybe you have something that's been a hurdle since you've been a kid. Lisa's overcome all of those things. And I could sit here and run through and name
amazing people.
everybody. But when you make a good choice about who you're working with, and you make a good choice about the companies that you represent, and you make a good choice about how you're going to set up your business, and you make a good choice about collecting the people and building relationships with the people and serving the people, when you understand that the objective of a company is to sell and that it's also your objective, so that you don't feel bad when you're working with a company and they have offers. I've always found that absolutely fascinating when people get mad. Oh my God, they have another offer. Oh, another coupon code.
I'm like,
yeah,
hey.
we sent you another offer to help you sell stuff, make $80 a pop with the particular offer we have going on right now. And they're sitting there complaining, oh man, they always want us to sell stuff. Yeah, it's a business. Okay. You need to have a profit motive. Okay. Not profit over people. Please be clear, not profit over people. No. But I watch folks, and one of the reasons why they do get utilized by the industry, and I'm not being negative, I'm just preparing you, is if you don't get to work and you don't get your mind on straight. And guys, we have classes on tech, marketing 101. We have classes about health to keep you, you know, like me, I'm working on my health. It's very important right now. Last year I got really sick and I figured out all the money in the world doesn't mean anything if I can't breathe, right? Yeah. We have mind stuff. We have me. We don't know what I am. I'm just me. Old lady marketing wisdom. We have all of that. So you serve, but have a profit motive, because you can't let month after month after month go by without learning to sell some product, learning how to sell whatever it is you're selling. Okay. And then last is, you really got to take care of those customers when you get them. Okay. So we want to take care of our contacts, our prospects. I network with tons of people. I don't think everybody's meant to buy things from me. Not everybody's meant to work with me, but the contacts, the connections, the introductions, I'm always nurturing, writing to the people, sending out postcards. If you're not on my postcard list, we'll get you on that. I send out wackadoo stuff. All kinds of things, because I'm nurturing my database. And then when somebody becomes a customer, I want to nurture and love on that customer. Okay. So if you have these thought processes and you focus on building those relationships, and you focus on providing service, and we give you all kinds of things you can give away, right? You can never be taken advantage of, because you're not constantly looking to the next deal, thinking the next deal is the answer. The next deal isn't the answer. You're the answer. What you're thinking, how you're going. Now, not everybody's a match for, not everybody's a match for every product line. And maybe you try a product for a month or 2 or 3 and you decide it's not the right product match. You don't want to represent it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But sitting and going, and the line I always hear from people is, this doesn't work. And there's people making thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions in the program. That's not an income promise, and it's not a projection. It's just fact that there's no big company like a Target. There's money that changes hands. There's sales that are done. In network marketing and affiliate marketing, sales are being done. So if we sit and we go, it doesn't work, we have to really look in the mirror.
Right.
So the way you're taken advantage of is when you, first of all, when you think you're always the customer and you're not understanding you're the vendor, you're the merchant. Okay. Now, I buy a lot of stuff, just to be clear, but my job is to be the merchant. When I don't vet and carefully select who I'm working with, who I affiliate with, who I hang out with. Okay. I don't vet the products that I'm marketing. I don't give them a try. I don't put them in my own mouth or smear them on my own body or read the book or read the course or know the trainer, right? Depending on what I'm selling. When I don't put myself behind the cash register, when I don't learn how to create a database of prospects, whether it's an email list, whether it's a Facebook group, etc. And when I don't point those people, so a lot of people, they build Facebook groups. It's great. Yeah. They go, I have 4,000 people in my Facebook group. And I'm like, that's great. How much money you make last week? And then they go, because they're not pointing those people towards offers, right? Then we actually get customers. We take care of the customers. That's the cycle. Nobody can take advantage of you ever again if you understand these concepts. And then what's really cool is you can actually utilize every program under the sun out there. You can make money at every angle when you have this going on. Look, Mr. Williams showed up and he thinks I'm going to let him in late. I never let anybody in late. But
Wow.
But there's a correction. I'm not just anybody.
There you go. I was
Ray Williams.
You were so amazing last night in our evening meditation. I was like, all right. And plus, you had a doctor's appointment. Did you bring a note from your mom?
Yes,
about
Mommy,
your
I did. Yes.
We are actually just finishing up. I want to give people an overview. We are out in public tonight, but we have a phenomenal group. We just got it started. It's called the BeClub. And again, we have sessions on mind. We have sessions on health. We have sessions on marketing fundamentals. We have marketing wisdom. We have tech. We have more people coming down the road that are asking to share their expertise. And we're looking for people. We're looking for people that have things to share, that have things that they want to teach. We do.
We
I don't freeze now.
You have the public these concepts, which you might sit and go, I already knew that. Well, yeah, I don't know. Did you?
Yeah,
Did
right.
you?
With it?
Right? Did you?
If you haven't mastered it, did you know it?
You got
I heard
this
that from
going on?
Diane.
Are you complaining about the people you're working with? Are you complaining about a program you're working with? Have you built your brand and your list? Are you posting regularly? Are you reaching out and contacting people? What are you undressing? Da 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 da.
Well,
What's going on over there?
I'm in public, right?
You
are.
On camera. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you warm, Rainy?
I'll leave my fresh comments behind. You know what's cool with this?
Wait. Let me finish my line.
Okay.
Don't interrupt me when I'm pitching the BeClub.
Okay.
Linda Douglas goes, oh my. Oh my. Ladies are going to be messaging the Rainy. So anyway,
Already
we have all of this
Mhm.
free, open to the public. You got to join the group. Some things we broadcast out live. Some things we keep in the group, like the meditations we keep in the group. You can't broadcast that type of stuff. It's not appropriate. We do also have my 360 marketing method I'm teaching in there, teaching for you to use in whatever you're doing, or if you'd like to join us in the revenue streams that we have and apply this concept to. We've done some trainings. We'll do more trainings about how that works. We have a network marketing company and some support affiliate programs. Oh, that's the other thing. I left it out. I missed the topic. Guys, you got to be real smart about what you market and how you market, because if you're marketing pickles and sneakers, they don't go together. It doesn't make sense. Like nobody ever said, well, after I pick up these pickles, I'm going to go grab some sneakers to go with it, right? Nobody ever said that. But lots of people said, after I get this car, I'm going to buy some fuzzy dice and some mats. After I get this dress, I'm going to buy some shoes and a belt and a bag, right? After I get this gym membership, I'm going to go buy some sweats and some new workout clothes and shoes, right? Those go together. What you don't want to be doing, because everybody thinks you're going to get rich and they go get 7 MLMs and 42. And then they go, I'm high ticket, I'm low ticket. I sell this, I sell that, I sell this, I sell that. I don't know who I am. And I'm building 7 downlines and I'm making 82%, 82.6%. Okay, guys, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
That was good timing.
Oh.
Okay? Don't do that. The BeClub, right? Oh, Angela, right? Lately, the high ticket, everybody's hitting it. It's all chicks. Although I don't know that it really is all chicks. I think they just make chick profiles and everybody's like a high ticket. And I keep getting hit up by people that are going to coach me on how to make my business easier. They don't know anything about me. You can always tell by their questions. I was like, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Think about your business. Think about the people you want to serve. I'm not going to get into all of this target market and it confuses people. I'm just a lady who used to have 2 little kids that are now grown women that just did things that a mom would do to sell Girl Scout cookies or the fundraisers or those chocolate bars. Ray, you know those chocolate bars like the kid had in Miami, those world's finest chocolate bars that we used to sell in New York. That's all I ever was. That's how I started, as a mom selling stuff as a fundraiser for my family. Okay. And it turned out it was a fundraiser for my family. Okay. A legitimate fundraiser for my family. And over time and with education and with support and with mentorship and wonderful people, I turned that into something magical. And now after a couple of years kind of off the out of the scene, I'm back, and I'm back with incredible people that you want to meet, people that you want to know. And whether you're meeting them as colleagues and you want to come down to some of the classes we do, because we'll announce them and everybody will be promoting them, you're welcome. Nobody's ever going to try to manipulate you into anything. But I do hope that you take a look at some of the things we're doing, because some of them may make sense. Maybe 1 or 2 of the things we have might make sense. And P.S. and by the way, I hate to break it to you, we're in an MLM. You don't have to join the MLM if you just want to be a customer, perhaps, and try. Because in our company, when you sign up, you're only a customer. We have a 19-to-1 ratio. You're only a customer until you refer someone. So if you never refer someone, you can't be non-compliant. You can't be breaking the rules. We'd love to have you as a customer. We'd love to have you use some of the other tools. And by the way, I will be giving letter sets, funnels. We have all these duplicatable, I hate that term, but all of these tools for you. Whatever you're using, you can have the tools for.
Copyable.
Yeah, you put in a code. Ray, I'm going to do it for you. You ready, Ray? Ray, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You put in a code and it goes. He loves when I do that. I don't know. So we give you a code. And by the way, the 46 leads that I mentioned I got today are from a funnel I made yesterday. I only did 98.6% of it. And then I had to call Jenny because I couldn't remember how to do one thing. That's why Jenny's. Actually, I called Alice first, and then I screwed up whatever Alice told me, so I called Jenny too. Mostly because I missed you both. So there you go. Xeroxable. You know what, Ray? What you do, Roy? I'm sorry. Ray over there. Roy, what you do is you pull down your pants, you go to the Xerox machine, you have a seat, hit the button. It's good fun. It's party fun at the office. Okay. After hours, the scotch comes out. It's a good time.
My butt's hairy though.
I don't know, but I always have this, my father used to work in a very big office building, like one of those ones with the people streaming in into the elevator, like in the movie Working Girl. And so there was always something going on. Anyway, I hope he wasn't doing naked Xeroxes, but Xeroxes were so novel back then. Remember, they were like the new thing. So I don't know.
No, they were the bomb back then. You kidding? Xerox?
So all you have to do, if you'd like to join the BeClub and look around and see what's going on, is ask the person that shared this with you, wherever you're watching it. If you're in the group, it's so funny. People are in the group and they keep asking if they can be in the group. I'm like, you're in the group. And I get people constantly asking me, they're already in the group. They're asking if they can be in the group. Okay. If you're already in the BeClub group, not only are you already in the group and you'll get all the, all the stuff that we have going on, take what you want, leave what you don't want, come to the ones that serve you. Yes, everything's recorded. Please stop asking me. Okay. But if you're in the group, it's already there. But you also can invite other people into the group, and we will make sure that we know that you brought them, so that if anybody wants to buy anything, we'll make sure that you get taken care of. It's fun, and we're just getting started, and it's a small, scrappy. What are you doing now, Ray?
I don't know. I just found this ribbon on the floor. I think it's off the candy you gave me.
So you're going to be a walking reward for everybody, a gift to the people.
Yes.
Humanity.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's kind of, I don't know.
Are you a little punchy tonight? Did you get an adjustment at the chiropractors and now you're all punchy?
I'm all punchy. I'm sore.
You're sore. I'm like,
yes.
He's going to like collapse after this is over. All right. So that is it. Alice, meet Master Dan. Dan Obusick, I have known probably since 2006 or 2007. I don't know what year it was, Dan. And Dan came to back when I used to run my own seminars, which I think are going to be starting again very soon.
Oh,
Dan would come to them, and he came to all the events that I did with Joe Schroeder back in the day. He is one of my old-timey, wonderful people. He runs a karate studio, all kinds of stuff. He's an amazing guy. So I think I'm done. Does anybody else have anything to add? Be in the BeClub. The BeClub is cool. It's fun. We're getting jackets and T-shirts and stuff. And the first rule of BeClub is
talk about
BeClub. There will be many seminars, not in New Orleans, but outside of New Orleans. Christian will be one of the first people to come down here. And I'm road tripping. So if you can gather a group of BeClub members in a city by you, I would love to come. I know I'm coming to Detroit. See where there's more people, go get some people together. I'm into wandering around. I am now officially a digital nomad. So, coming to a town near you, and we're going to be teaching these types of skills. Imagine if you never have to worry about being that person that had the victim story or the victim mentality, right? Because you cannot be victimized if you've surrounded yourself with the right people and you've done some research and you've educated yourself. Just like go down to the car dealership. You think they're going to try to sell you? They're going to sell you at top dollar unless you know what you're talking about. And guess what? What is the job of the car dealership? What is it, Jenny?
To sell cars.
To sell cars.
Imagine that.
So if you don't know any better, are they going to sell you an overpriced car? Of course they are.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's why we don't like them, right? We always talk about car salesman, whatever. No disrespect. My last car was phenomenal. My last car that I got was phenomenal experience. I loved it. But guys, their job is to sell cars.
It's your job to be educated.
That's right. You have the choice to do some research. You have the choice to pull consumer reports or whatever. You have the choice to do price contrasts and comparisons and to figure out what options you want for. Like I knew exactly what options I wanted when I walked in the door. That's up to you. That's your responsibility. So if you're messing around in this industry and you're waiting for somebody to do a magic wand and pixie dust and make you rich and rainbow unicorns, right, Ray? And all this other stuff. You're waiting for Tinkerbell to come in and go, this is it. You're setting yourself up.
Angel dust.
Right? Well, we do have angel dust.
I know.
In our crew at BeClub, we do have angel dust.
And tell them you also have a you have a rainbow unicorn too.
I do, which I shall show on another event. My rainbow unicorn, that was my Christmas gift from Ray, is actually it's more purpley than rainbow. It's purpley, but that's up in Connecticut. It's making its way down here very shortly. So I want you guys to, if you think that this was worthwhile, share it. If you're a BeClub member, invite the person to come to the group. These are the types of things we're going to talk about. Because if you look at every time you had a problem, it was because of you. I'm sorry. Ray teaches when you do hypnosis with him, he teaches you create everything. And I used to not believe him. I'd be like,
That's
no,
right.
no, 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 no. I was the victim.
He'll
And
call you out on your
the
BS.
more work we did, the more I realized. Now, maybe I created some of it when I was a child and I didn't know any better, but I realized, oh, snap, I created all of this. So I could sit and play victim. I talked about my divorce and kind of opening up a little bit about it. And I had a lot of people going, he's a jerk and and using bad words. And I'm like, no, he's not. He's just a guy. And we moved apart. And then there was somebody cute and he went on his way. It doesn't make him bad. It doesn't make him evil. It doesn't make me the victim. The women like to play the victim. I'm sorry, you can agree or disagree with me. We can have a talk on it another day. What it means is I created a scenario that we didn't fit right together in, and I knew it. It wasn't that I didn't know it. I knew it for years. I just didn't want to face it. So if you've ever had a situation in this industry where you felt like you were taken advantage of, I want you to step back and think about it. You probably knew it the day you were buying.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Like Jenny, the day you started working with me, you probably went, that Hochman, she's scammers, taking advantage of me.
Well, I must like it.
Like
State is self-created, and Ray can teach us about that another night. So I'm going to run off. I'm going to close down for the night. You guys are absolutely beautiful people. Thank you for coming on with me. You guys know I'm scared to be by myself. And I'm looking forward to you guys as we roll forward. We're going to be scheduling all these different events. These guys are all going to be teaching. We're looking for other people. I will be transparent. We will be platforming people that are working with us, as opposed to just anybody. So, because I've had a couple of people ask, and I've told them we're looking for people that are working with us, and that's just business. But we are looking for people that want to rise into leadership roles. And there's nothing better. And Master Dan will tell you, you got to have a dojo to work out in.
Yes.
We don't want to go to the Starfleet Commander diamond level. We don't have a dojo to work out in. I probably did, I don't know, thousands of conference calls. And a lot of them, hi, Bobby. A lot of them were just saying, hi, this is Diane from Connecticut. Say your name and tell us where you're calling from. That's all I did, but it built my confidence. It built my mojo. And then one night, the star couldn't speak, and I took over. I think he did it on purpose. And the rest is history. The rest is history. That's it. So you need a dojo. You need a place to practice, whether you're coming on as color commentary, whether you're coming on as the teacher, the trainer, whether you're one-on-one helping another member with something that they're stuck on so that you can become more confident with your own customers. This is the game. This is a game. Jenny, you got this look on your face. I think you're in for a breakthrough any second now. Hell. I feel you being like, yes.
She's having a breakthrough tomorrow morning at
There you go.
5:45.
I am actually right after I close my eyes.
There you go.
Right
Take
after you
a
close your
long,
eyes.
slow, deep breath in.
You betcha. That's it.
All right. If anybody needs anything, all you have to do is ask the person who invited you tonight for an invite to the group. It's an invite only. So a lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to skip it. I'll go over to the BeClub Facebook group and just ask, and you can't get in. You can't get in without an invite. Well, very exclusive. Very exclusive, Raymond. You've heard? Very. So, Roy, nobody in this club farts. He said, I don't have gas.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's got to be a deal breaker then. I fart 40 times a day.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Oh,
You want to go on a ghost party? No.
somebody open the window.
About gray farts. All right, now that we're down to the fart jokes, it's time to go. We'll see you BeClub. We'll see you in the BeClub for some after party. For everybody else asked to be in the BeClub, or if it's not for you, but this was helpful to you, we thank you for being here this evening. Hopefully, Weber will keep working and everything will be copacetic. And if anybody wanted to know about any of those specials, ask the person who invited you. This some of the things I was talking about. The reason why I have smaller pants, which makes me happy. And all kinds of other things. So everybody have a beautiful evening, and we will see you all next time. Oh, I forgot. You guys were letting me leave without the important
Wait,
thing.
there's more.
Tomorrow, Monday night, I like to come out and do a talk like this. Tomorrow night, we're actually going to do Tuesday night's mechanics, and we are going to be doing some business mechanics. I'm hoping if it gets done, we will be unveiling an incredible tool for members. I'm hoping. So if you're in the club, that will be streamed in the club tomorrow night. My 360 marketing method, I've explained it, and you can watch replays of that, but I am about to unveil all the tools to execute it. So cool. And by the way, it is working because I had a head start on everybody else. It's happening. People are signing themselves up, enrolling themselves in 5 different things, revenue streams, setting up their link trees. They're setting themselves up. It's amazing with very little work because we're sorting through and finding the right people. We only need so many people. Maybe tomorrow night we'll talk about money a little bit. People usually like to know about that.
Money's a good thing.
By the way,
It is a
anybody
good
who shakes their head, I am a company and my job is to sell. Not to anybody, not to push, not to close, not to convince.
Nope.
My job is to sell, and so is yours. And when you embrace that, your business will change forever.
Everything
Everybody have a beautiful night. Take care.